What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Why not be a bully? you know, people could get online. I, I'm talking about this because me and a friend of mine were talking yesterday, and one show that I like is Man vs. Food. So the host got his show postponed because people were messing with him online, and he decided to talk trash back. And the trash he talked seemed to postpone his new show from airing. So this is why I'm saying, why not be a bully? Just roll with me. So you can get online and say whatever you want to anybody. Nobody cares. You can go out in public and talk crazy to anybody. Nobody cares. You can go just messing with people. Nobody really cares. It's not really what you say and do, and excuse me, in our society right now. It's what happens in response. See, think about it. People walk around talking mad reckless, acting mad reckless, but everybody excuses that behavior. So if you can go out hypothetically and slap somebody, but then you see that person turn around and just knock the snot out of someone. You know who? The way we look at things nowadays, why would you ever hit that person? They just slapped you. You had no reason to punch their teeth out of their mouth. I mean, you're an adult. They're an adult, but if they can't control slapping someone that they don't know, that's their problem. That's how it sounds when I hear a lot of people talk. Think about it. Think about it. And this is what I mean. When we were all kids, teenagers or whatever, we went to school, and there was a kid in the school who people said that's the bad kid. And once everybody, the teachers, the students, teachers, and staff identified that's the bad kid, that kid was always to blame. But the problem is, if let's just say the bad kid's name is James. Monday, a girl slaps James. James punches her. James is in trouble. Tuesday, a boy steals James's lunch. James kicks his ass. James is in trouble. Wednesday, a group of people spit at James. James go haul off, try to sock somebody. James is in trouble. Thursday, James' family is called to the school saying you need to watch your son because he can't control himself. Friday, what happens? Another kid decides, we're going to cheat off James' paper, take his test, and, because he's a smart kid, I'm going to take his test, put my name on it, turn it in. James don't like that. James kick his ass. Next week, James suspended. But everybody's going to say James the bad one because all the other people during the week that fuck with him, everything they did, nobody was wrong. Slapping him wasn't wrong. Spitting at him wasn't wrong. Stealing his test wasn't wrong. Stealing from him wasn't wrong. None of that's wrong because that's the bad kid, right? And because we give cover to people who start shit, we have a problem with the response. You violate, I demonstrate. See, we are at a point where violating is the norm. Like, you could violate anybody. But when people start to demonstrate, that is not how it's supposed to go. Wonder why. This is what I mean by this. See, going back to the James reference, when the bad kid who keeps getting messed with every day is going to be the bad kid regardless of the situation, irregardless if they started it or finished it, then guess what's going to happen? James is going to wisen up. James is gonna say, you know what? You can do whatever you want while we in school, but when it's time to go home, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you on the walk home. We ain't gonna be on school grounds no more. Tomorrow morning when I get up, I'm gonna catch you slipping when you come out the corner store eating your candy in the morning, and I'm gonna hit you with this baseball bat. So then James is a criminal. Well, here's the problem. You forcing somebody's hand, because if you never deal with the people, the instigators in our society, and you constantly deal with the people who are going to finish it, then the people who are going to finish the situation smarten up. Partially the reason why you hear even criminals say, well, next time I ain't going to get caught. You know, no witnesses. So, if we at that point, because I see it all the time, like I really see it all the time, that, you know, we're easily offended. You know, we all politically correct. But when we see we could, you know, instigate or mess with someone who's not under the umbrella of the instigators, then all of that we're very offensive. You get what I mean? Very offensive. And then when somebody brings it back to your face, it's like I said a million times, you know, we're a country that likes knocking on the devil's door. And when the devil answers, we like a deer in the headlights. Like, I was just supposed to cause all of this strife to knock on your door. Wait. You're not supposed to come to the door. No. I was supposed to leave like just in time to not be here when you answered. Well, all of you instigators out there, you're gonna have a Scarface moment in your life where somebody says, "Say hello to my little friend." Because, to be perfectly honest, nobody has those kind of people back. So they just gonna start taking their matters into their own hands. And fuck the consequences. I'm just saying.